I know you're here for it all, but how has your life changed since you tore that woman down? If you've been following Gabrielle closely, you've probably noticed that she hasn't posted any photos of herself with her husband or kids on social media for over a month. Did Will Smith and Jada Pinkett influence other famous couples to come out with their truth? Because it seems like Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are no longer hiding the possibility that they may have been separated for a while. Additionally, apparently just like Jada, Miss Gabby is prepared to serve us some hot stanking tea. Can we officially add Dwayne and Gabrielle to that very long list of 2023 celebrity breakups? Gabrielle recently posted a cryptic message on Instagram that appeared to confirm a breakup. The message read, "When clarity, truth, and transparency are present, there's only room for evolution, and get this amidst all allegations." There have also been reports that Dwayne was spotted with multiple different women, and most recently he was spotted with an unnamed woman, and they apparently engaged in a lengthy and intimate conversation for approximately 2 hours. Since Dwayne Wade was still married to his former wife, Seopan FES, when they first crossed paths, Gab had just divorced from her first husband. Both of them had previously denied that their relationships overlapped. But you know what they say about relationships like that. You lose them the way you gain them. And in this case, I'm talking about Dwayne cheating on Gabrielle repeatedly, just as he had done with Gab and other women. Well, to be honest, it would be surprising if Gab and Dwayne were truly done. In their divorce case, she often alleged that Dwayne had given her an unreported sexual partner's disease, STD, that he had acquired outside of marriage. Regarding Gabrielle, Shaquille O'Neal had previously revealed to Newsweek that Dwayne Wade had cheated on her with Lauren London. There have also been rumors that Dwayne cheated on Gabby because she was struggling to conceive. Gabby wrote in her memoir, "We're going to need more wine," detailing her heartbreaking struggle to have children of her own, as well as the lengths she had gone to in an attempt to become pregnant. Perhaps Dwayne had always wanted more children, which would account for the breakup baby he had with Aja Medier and the only instance of cheating he's ever had. In fact, Dwayne has discussed the breakup baby on a few occasions. Most recently, when he appeared on the Club Shay podcast, You're Thinking About It All, It Is All Scary One, the whole situation is scary enough, right? Your public figure, that's yeah. But you've heard, you know that this is going to hurt HT. You know it's going to hurt that you've been building in a relationship with, and a life with. He also said that one thing that was for certain was that he couldn't have gotten through that time without Gab sticking with him. Man, listen, let me tell you, I couldn't have gotten through that moment without her sticking with me. You know what I mean, like it was we were in the playoffs, I think even in going into the finals. That whatever year that was, man, that was a rough time for me, bro. So you got a lot on your mind. You're keeping something from people you love, right? And it's heavy. And he also admitted that he tried to break up with Gabrielle rather than admit the truth. But apparently she wouldn't allow him to push her away, And I tried to foot around it. I tried to break up with her. Hey, things has been bad lately. Hey, we've been having a little distance in our relationship anyway. Like I tried all that. She kept showing up for her part. Gabrielle opened up about that moment when Dwayne had had a baby on her, and the aftermath in her memoir, You Got Anything Stronger, where she wrote it should go without saying that we were not in a good place in our relationship at the time that child was conceived. But we were in a much better place when he finally told me about the pregnancy. To say I was devastated is to pick a word on a low shelf for convenience. There are people, strangers who I will never meet, who have been upset that I have not previously talked about that trauma well. They may have said that the baby was conceived during the time when they were apart. But how do we know that Dwayne had not been sleeping with Aja, even before he got her pregnant? 'Cause the fact that he moved on that fast, and even had a baby, and the process was honestly a bit sus. He's cheated on Gabrielle, all right. And if you had your ears on the ground for a while, you know that it's allegedly not just been with women, 'cause reportedly Dwayne has always been on the down low. I mean, some of the things that Dwayne himself has said and done have left people looking at him sideways. As kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters did. I try to do those things. There have also been a few more pointers here and there, like how Dwayne once posted a photo with Gabrielle and his legs were crossed, and he exposed a thigh tattoo. And he also posted a photo showing off his painted toes and a gold anklet. In addition, there was a blind item that made rounds that a former A-list NBA player says on road trips he used to sleep with his A-list teammate, who is also now retired, and that both men are married to women. And the names that came up a lot with regards to that blind item were Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Even Dwayne W's former business partner, Baron Richard Von Mann, previously exposed that Dwayne is on the DL, and Gabby has always known about it. He spilled that he got sucked into doing business with Dwayne because he had a first-class media persona, and people viewed him as the new Michael Jordan. Then he said that Dwayne Wade was the good guy father of the year and celebrity who had his head on his shoulders. But he found out after a year he was nothing like that. Apparently, Dwayne used an apartment to host wild parties with his friends during his marriage. And he even went into the details of the apartment, saying it was a 4-bedroom place on the first floor of a high-rise. One day, I got a call from my cleaning crew at the apartment. I went down there, and what I saw was disgusting. The apartment was trashed, filthy. And it wasn't the first time, so Dwayne had those parties there 2 or 3 times a week. And there were always dozens of people in there, including Dwayne and his entourage rappers and men and women they pick up in clubs. He even described the scenes after a party, saying there were used condoms on the floor of the bedrooms, obvious signs of activities, on all the beds, empty champagne and hard liquor bottles, nearly finished blunts, and half-eaten food riding on tables and furniture. Something surprising the business partner revealed was that Gab was also allegedly invited to those parties. So even when she started dating Dwayne, homegirl knew exactly what she was getting herself into. Apparently, a lot of these NBA stars also got invited to the parties, which would explain why there are usually so many blind items, suggesting that NBA stars are on the DL. And then there's Jaguar Wright, who spilled that she got first-hand 411 from young men she spoke to who said that they were taken advantage of at the Way House. This is because, according to an artist I spoke with not too long ago, they were invited to a party at their house. Everything went well until they got to the back, where there were many young and old boys who were all nude inside the White House. For many, this makes it unsurprising that the tea is about Dwayne cheating and Gabby dumped him, but that he wasn't exposed for cheating with multiple men as well. Who knows? Gabby might still be cheating. I'm just fascinated by how Gab remained through the adultery, the breakup, and the baby, and she still splits the bills with Dwayne 50-50th. She is gathering her ideas and will be revealing the bombshells in a book, although many of his followers have already called it. What are your thoughts on Dwayne and Gabrielle's relationship? Do you think that Gab left his cheating past behind, or are you waiting for her to make a significant move soon? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below.